Hey everyone, TimaeuSS. Welcome to another NIKKE video. So a lot of you have asked me about a skill priority guide. What should I upgrade first? And of course, here I am with this guide. So let's talk about it. I personally think when you're determining what skills to upgrade first, you need to look at and first understand the materials required. Okay, before skill 5 or level 5 of the skill, you're going to use skill manual 1s. Okay, skill manual 1s are pretty relatively easy to come by, and your main source of skill mats are going to come from the simulation room. Okay, so let's go over that really quickly before we dive into things. In the simulation room, there are things you must do. Go check out my simulation guide if you haven't watched it already. Okay, there are lots of tips for you to essentially excel in the simulation room, and you want to clear the highest you can do because it has a chance to drop obviously more mats. And when you clear the highest one, it will clear everything before it. But you still want to clear rank C because that's one of your dailies. So if you're, let's say, stuck on difficulty 4, you can do the highest you can do, which is A, and then go back and clear C after that, right? So I cleared A previously, and it was too difficult. So I went back and cleared C, and that cleared everything before it. So make sure you do that because this is your daily massive skill book income, okay? So now that you understand where and how you can obtain skill books, let's talk about who you should be spending them on and why. So if you have Scarlet, I strongly suggest you just dump it on Scarlet, get everything to skill level 4, because again, when you reach skill level 5, it's going to use a lot of different mats that you'll have to farm. So before that, you will be capped by here, the SSRs, which I have boxes to use, so you can use them, and make sure you check them out because I think everyone has a lot, but people just don't remember. If you go to your inventory, and this orange box is going to have the code selection boxes, okay? You might have fewer if you didn't spend as much or more depending on, you know, your account, but make sure you know that you do have them there. So then after that, what do you prioritize? Okay, so I did all level 4 for Scarlet because I had ample amounts of the base skill manual, right? So what do you want to do moving forward and how to prioritize? Personally, of course, if you don't have Scarlet, I would again choose your highest damage dealer. Okay, your main damage dealer that you're going to use for a long time. So for example, Heron here, I haven't upgraded her, I'm going to upgrade her. Okay, so if you have one focused damage dealer, upgrade her to skill 4 across the board. Okay, and then if you have extra left over, this is how I personally am going to prioritize things. I'm going to look at the skills. Okay, I'm most likely going to ignore the bursts most of the time, but rather I'll upgrade skills that gives me the biggest boost in attack. Okay, I'm going to repeat this. I'm going to upgrade and prioritize skills that give me the biggest increase in the attack value. Okay, and this I have to draw you to the attention of a CN post. Okay, I don't have the link with me right now, but someone extracted the damage formula. Okay, someone extracted the damage formula for this game, and it turns out that attack scales so much more than crit damage. Okay, in the long run, right? That's why units that give attack buffs are insane, and why Scarlet is so good, because she has a built-in 20% attack buff that stacks after landing 10 attacks. So within the 5-second duration, she can get 2, right? So attack plus 40, which is absolutely nuts. So let's take Scarlet for example. I'm gonna see her, and my priority would be skill 1, because if I upgrade skill 1, I'm gonna gain attack buffs, and this is very important. The other ones, crit damage, crit rate, they're all great, but the biggest upgrade that I'm gonna get will be the attack buffs. And actually, I'm gonna upgrade my supports as well, right? So I know this is not a support, but Heron has an attack buff, so I want to draw attention for those of you that don't have Scarlet but has Heron. I would upgrade anything that increases attack, right? So here, she's got attack here, she's got attack here, so upgrade these two if you're short on mats and you don't want to upgrade burst. But if we look at units like supports, like Litter, okay, like Litter, she's got here, she gains attack. Okay, she gains attack with her buffs. She also gains attack on the burst upgrade, so I upgrade that. So basically, and you saw already here, I upgraded Litter skill 1 and Litter skill 3. So the priority in this case is go for your attack damage dealers that has a attack scaling effect. That's number 1. Number 2 is go for your supports. Okay, go for your supports that provide attack buffs. And one of the best units to do that, again, the CN players, they swear by it, is Yuha. Yuha right now gains a 53% chance on the buff, and each upgrade boosts it up like 3-4%. At level 10, it's a 90 something percent attack buff, which is insane. Absolutely insane, alright? So, to summarize, and I'm gonna get straight to the point again. This is executive summary, not trying to waste your time. Go upgrade your main damage dealer. Focus especially on the skill after level 4, on the skill that upgrades their attack value. Okay, attack value, because it scales infinitely better than crit and crit damage. And then after that, focus on your supports. Upgrade the support units that provide attack value as well. All right, make sure you keep that in mind. And of course, you should be upgrading units that you can see yourself using for a long time. So for example, if you have Scarlet, if you have Heron, you're going to use them for a long time, so upgrade that. If you have Litter, you have Dola, you know you're going to use them for years to come, so upgrade these. Okay, so that is my recommendation. And again, it's heavily affected by how damage calculation works, and props to the CN bros for finding this out. But most importantly, upgrade skills that affects your attack, and prioritize your damage dealer, because they're the ones doing all the work. Okay, anyhow, that is the quick guide on skill upgrades and the priorities. And TimaeuSS, and I'll see you guys in the next video.